bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. According to the Prime Minister's office, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke with U.S. President Joe Biden this week, 27 days after the Democrat took office. The conversation was very friendly and warm and lasted about an hour, a statement read. The two leaders noted the long-standing personal connection between them and said they would work together to further strengthen the strong alliance between Israel and the United States. The president also congratulated the prime minister on his leadership in the fight against coronavirus, and the two exchanged views on how to deal with the pandemic. Netanyahu is the 12th head of state and the first in the Middle East with whom the U.S. president has spoken since his inauguration. Some speculated as to whether Biden was putting off Netanyahu or whether he just had more urgent matters to attend to. According to official figures, 15 years after Palestinians last went to the polls, 93% of eligible voters in the West Bank and Gaza have registered for the long-awaited elections. Palestinians over 18 were eligible to register online, by phone, or in person for parliamentary elections planned for May 22nd and presidential vote set for July 31st. The Central Election Commission said 2.6 million out of 2.8 million eligible voters did so before the Tuesday deadline. It's reported that Israel is holding Russian-mediated negotiations with Syria over a prisoner swap, one which would see an Israeli woman released from Syrian detention in return for two Druze prisoners from the Israeli side of the Golan Heights. National Security Advisor Mir Ben-Shabbat and Yaron Blum, the official in the Prime Minister's office responsible for Israeli captives, have flown to Moscow to discuss the terms of the release of the Israeli woman. Foreign news reports said that she was a resident of the Haredi settlement of Modi'in Illit in the West Bank. And after approval from Israel for transfer through its border, Gaza has received its first shipment of COVID-19 vaccines this week. 2,000 doses of Russia's Sputnik V vaccine, enough to fully inoculate 1,000 people. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.